Fries. Oh, nice ball. Oh, that's in. That's in. That's a goal. Bowie again. Andres Pereira is probably going to look to cut in. Why is Corbett committing? What's Corbett doing? Why is Corbett running around? Oh, no. Bowie with the shot. What is Lafont doing? Sancho. Makoko. Come on, Makoko. Oh, he lowers this deficit. It's only by 2 now. Overlapping run from Timber. It's found by Anthony. Sancho. Come on, take the shot. Somebody, thank you. That's Barbosa. So that's the philosophy at the moment. It's what seems to be breaking Fulham down. Mistake at the back. Makoko. 3-3. To prevent ourselves from having to do a replay. It might not even be too long before we establish a lead. Jadon Sancho. 4-3. Richie comes short. Kone. Overlap and run. Kone. Finds Richie. Who finds the back of the net. 5-3. We are through to the 4th round, man. I'm very confident of that. Okay, another episode of this Manchester United Savers here. This is episode 62, and I hope you're ready for what's about to come. So we're going to kick this episode off with a round of 16 encounter in the Champions League against Young Boys. We're going to be away from home, and obviously the second leg going to be a home game. But the second match in the episode is going to be a trip to Wembley. We're going to play the EFL Cup Final against Liverpool. We've played against Liverpool countless of times at Wembley in finals, and I think we've come out on top in every encounter. So I'm going into this game very confident, and given the fact that my players are defending better and also like smashing teams because of our front three, yeah, I'm definitely confident that we're going to get another victory against Liverpool. We've already beaten them twice in the league as well, and definitely was comfortable. But we're not going to play Middlesbrough on camera. We're going to play them off camera. So there's going to be a bit of a break in between. Luton Town in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We're going to play that off camera too. I think we're going to... Nah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play Everton at home, and then we're going to play Young Boys, and we'll save Spurs for another episode. So in terms of the league table, we are running away with the league title at the moment. We are 13 points clear of the side who are second, and that is Arsenal, who are 57 points. Manchester City, they are third with 51 points. Liverpool are fourth with 50 points on the table, meaning Chelsea have dropped outside of the top 4 zone and they're 5th place with 46 points. Spurs, they're 6th with 42 points, 11 on points with West Ham United, who are 7th, and Aston Villa, they are 8th with 41 points. So yeah, the league table is getting a bit spicy now. The bottom 3 remain the same: Southampton, Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace in that exact order. But in terms of top 4, things are heating up a bit. Arsenal are trying to solidify second spot, but Manchester City aren't giving up. They are creeping up, as well as Liverpool. Chelsea, they do need to work a bit harder if they want to like make it into the top 4 or creep up on Liverpool and challenge them. They are only 4 points behind them, but they are slipping further away from Man City, who are currently 5 points clear of them. And yeah, I don't see Chelsea competing with City, because City are a different ball game in my opinion. Currently in Europe, the top goal scorer is Marcus Rashford, so I feel like this guy is definitely on course to get Ballon d'Or next season or be within contention of it. Even Anthony as well. Oh, Anthony, he just doesn't give up. He's so relentless. He's 4th with 6 goals, but he's only 1 goal behind Rashford, who is 1st. So yeah, I think those two are just going to keep battling it out, and I think Anthony might just come out on top for the 4th time next season. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the rest of the squad, see how they're getting on in terms of stats. Okay, still got that glitch thing going on. So yeah, we're going to have to back out, go back in. There he goes, loading up the actual stats. So Rashford, he's got 35 goals in all competitions in 30 games and 10 assists. So that's 45 goal involvements. This guy needs to get Ballon d'Or at least once in this save. Richie, he's doing really well. This is what I mean. This guy is a wonder kid. And he's living up to his expectation as well. I think we signed him in season 2 to our academy. Anthony, 15 goals, 9 assists. So that's 14 goal involvements and 33 appearances. Also, I like to fill you guys in. Anthony's out for 2 months. He got injured against Wolverhampton, dislocated shoulder. So yeah, that was very frustrating. We also beat Wolverhampton 7-2 off camera as well, just to give you a heads up. I think I didn't brush up on that. Makoko, he's improved heavily. 13 goal involvements in 15 appearances. Before, he had no goals. Like, I think it got to December and he had no goals to his name. So the fact that he's got 13 now just goes to show what kind of form he was in January, and he continued it outside of January against Wolverhampton, and hopefully he continues to go strength to strength to keep battling it out with Richie and Marcus Rashford. Okay, I don't want to talk too much in the menu. I'm going to head off into the first game now. I'm expecting a victory. I'm expecting to smash these guys. I won't lie to you. This shouldn't be a tie where we're struggling. This should be a tie where from the first leg, everything's just established, so in the second leg we can play the kids. So yeah, let's get on with it. Here we go. We are kicking off the first game in the Champions League and around the 16 up against Young Boys. We are away from home in the Wankdorf Arena. And hopefully these players kick the knockout stage, the knockout phase, off with a victory. That's offside. Oh, he must have handled it. But either way, David De Gea has the ball in his arms. So yeah. No, well, we did rotate a bit. Not a lot of rotation, though. Sancho is playing off the right-hand side. Anthony is injured. So I guess rotation only really occurred because of that. Need to remember to remove that scroller lineup thing at the bottom. There's Timber. To Bosley. Martinez. Thank you, Malacia. Let's go. Bellingham. Malacia, Bellingham, outside the box, right foot shot. Save from the Young Boys keeper. It remains 0-0, 7 minutes gone. Here's Elia in the centre circle. Elia. Oh no. Oh, free kick conceded. Yellow card given to Malacia as well. Shocking challenge. Really late. Not making his mind up with his run, so the through ball pass gets cut out. A nice ball played over the top. Here's Elia, plays it on the inside. Ball, oh, with the shot. What a save by David De Gea. Has had quite a bit to do so far, more than I was expecting. Young Boys are doing really well to actually get shots on target. Oh, well done, Corbett. Brilliant challenge on the edge of his own box. João Felix running down this left-hand side. The only option is Rashford. He needs to make some room for himself to get a shot off, and he does. Marcus Rashford bags another goal. That's his 8th in the Champions League now. Barely anything being created in the second half. Very slow. Oh, Martinez wins the ball. Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Rashford slips in Martinez. Lisandro Martinez gets a rare goal. He makes it 2-0 in the 66th minute. Our club captain, He definitely deserved that. He's been playing really well as a CDM in the number 6 role. Cleaning up in the midfield, winning the ball high up the pitch, and he did just that in that moment. Followed up by Erginich. Etienne tried to bring the ball down, but Martinez is there. There's Timber. Rashford, nice ball into Sancho. Tried to dink the keeper, tried to keep it in with Barbosa. It goes out for a goal kick. Standing his man up, wins the ball back to Bosley. Rashford. Referee says play on as Rashford is impeded. Ball in behind by Barbosa. Rashford cuts it back. Szoboszlai's there. 3-0. What a move that was. Barbosa played a part in it. Rashford gets the assist. Szoboszlai is the one who finishes it. Well, we're playing some beautiful football. You have to admire this. Look at that ball in behind by the Brazilian into Rashford. Szoboszlai coolly finishes it first time. Laid back, no stress at all. Barbosa, steppies for days, left foot strike. Kamara comes across, look at it, he's just disappointed with the fact that he couldn't get the shot off properly. Left foot strike, trying to hit across the keeper, probably would have gone off target. It is a comfortable result to bring back to Old Trafford, but I wouldn't go about fielding the kids off the bat. Maybe get them involved somehow during the course of the match. So expect to see some of the fringes playing the second leg. We're going to head off into the menu, play this game against Middlesbrough off camera, and then, yeah, we'll circle back round together. So off camera, I bagged the victory against Middlesbrough. Arsenal, they ended up drawing. So we are currently 15 points clear on the table. They drew 1-1 against Southampton. And as you can see, we won 2-0 against Middlesbrough. So, yeah, the league table is looking a bit mad at the moment. We are running away with it. We shouldn't be bottling the league like Arsenal did in real life. Like, that would just be crazy. So we should be turning our attentions to the EFL Cup Final, which is coming up next. Making it through the 5th round of the FA Cup and trying to go the distance there. And, again, with the Champions League, try to retain it. And then that's the quadruple. Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. I have no worries going into this game. The EFL Cup Final, Manchester United versus Liverpool. We've picked Liverpool off countless of times at Wembley. So let's go ahead into the game and do it again. So this is our starting 11 for this cup final. We have Lafont in goal. At the back we have Alvarado, Lindelof, Colbert and Mendes. In the midfield we have Eriksen, Bellingham and Szoboszlai. Jadon Sancho's playing off the right hand side. Rashford's our captain for the game. He's on number 9. And on the left we have João Felix. Let's go. Marcus Rashford gets the game kicked off. We're attacking to the right. Liverpool are attacking to the left. These fans, they're still up for it, even though they've seen this encounter countless of times. And the same old outcome ends up happening. Let's see if it's the same thing this time around. Look at that. Ousmane Dembele is a bit too excited there. Felix did send him, though. Should be embarrassed. 3 minutes in. Let's go. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. To Mendes. Oh, what was that? João Felix. I'm going to just take a shot. Nope, it's blocked. Sancho, right foot shot. Alisson makes the save. Colbert, get up. 250 career wins. Nice ball played forward. Ousmane Dembele takes a long shot. What a save by Lafont. I thought I was going to go past him for a second. He looked way too casual in that scenario. Lindelof. Colbert, 9 minutes played. Let's go. Mendes. Felix. Bellingham. Eriksen plays it to the right hand side. Alvarado running onto it. Sancho cuts back. Referee. Speak to Cockchews. Way too excited. Way too aggressive. Sancho's still down. He better get back up. Szoboszlai gives the ball. There's Arroyo. Llorente. Poor pass there from Ousmane Dembele. Panicked in the final third. And we set off on a counter-attack. We should do. Mendes. Running into the penalty area. Plays it to his right. Szoboszlai on the ball. Rashford. Oh, there we go. We've opened the score. And Marcus Rashford. He's done it in a really ugly way. But that counts. We don't care. The captain for the day has stepped up. Mendes bursting into the box. I didn't think the pass was actually going to make it through to Szoboszlai. His first touch did let him down. Torres almost got in the way. But the ball ended up into the path of Rashford, who has an easy tap and has Alisson already committed. I told you guys, food and drink. Food and drink. All over the top played by Felix. Rashford runs onto it. Goes round the keeper. Oh my God. He makes a really, really nice block. A nice save. Alisson does really well in that one-on-one. We are taking off Jadon Sancho as he can't shake off the knock. Barbosa's going to replace him and get an involvement really early on in this cup final. So unfortunate there, Rashford. We have a corner kick with Szoboszlai. Put one into the centre. Header from Lindelof. A save by Alisson again. Pressure is just piling on the Liverpool goalkeeper. Have a throw given to Liverpool. Cockchew drills one in. Lindelof deals with that. Barbosa tracks back to come short. Nice link-up play by the Brazilian. Rashford back into Barbosa. Barbosa running at Luke Shaw. Cuts in on his left. Floats one to the far post. Cleared out by 2 Liverpool defenders clashing. I think that was a Royal and Trent. It's Darwin Núñez. He's going to go the long run. Núñez. Dembele. All drills one into the centre. Easily dealt with by Alvarado. Barbosa. Alvarado. Lindelof. We're in control at the moment. I don't want this to change. I don't want anything to change but the scoreline in our favour. We need to head off into the second half with the mentality of going for the kill, because a 1-0 lead is definitely not enough. But yeah, like I said, a dominant performance at Wembley. Barbosa escapes trouble from Luke Shaw. This guy is just a brilliant talent. There's a Szoboszlai, Luke Shaw racing back. Szoboszlai bursts into the box. Rashford. Oh, why did he take the touch? First time shot. You better get up. Alvarado. Szoboszlai. Come on. Alvarado. Ball into the box. Cleared out. Oh, what is Eriksen playing at? Darwin Núñez tries to burst into the open space. I think Luis Diaz is planning on doing that down the left-hand side. Well done, Alvarado. Not giving up on getting the ball back. We deservedly win the ball. Referee, speak to them now. They're getting rather aggressive out there. So it seems to me that Rashford's injured. What the hell is going on with Darwin Núñez? Referee, that's a red card. How is that only a yellow? Oh my God. Liverpool, they're not under control at the moment. Jurgen Klopp is an ill-disciplined squad. I think if they can't beat us playing normally, then they're going to have to take us out. And I think the referee's helping them because they've got all 11 players on the pitch still. Let's go. 62 minutes played. It's still 1-0. Can't lie, Liverpool have gotten under our skin because we haven't been playing the same since they started doing the shithousery in the second half. As Julian Brandt burst into the box. And it's worked. It's definitely worked because they've scored now. Julian Brandt off the bench to tie the game. I can't believe it, man. I really can't believe it. We were in control throughout the first half and pretty much up to the 60th minute in the second half. And then, yeah, they've been taking chunks out of our players' legs. Seems to stop the momentum. They've even caught up in possession, as you can see. Alexander-Arnold to Núñez. On Corbett. Might have to start giving it back to them, you know. Oh, come on. Well done. Well done, Lindelof. Putting Dembele off. It's a real 50-50 battle. Darwin Núñez. Trent. Oh, Llorente with the shot. Lafont with the save. I don't know what was going on there. I didn't know Brandt was trying to get the ball. I didn't know if Lafont was trying to get the ball. So three changes are being made now. Timber, Rich and João Victor, they're making their way on. Lindelof, Rashford, and I think the other player is yeah, I think I said it all. Alvarado. Yeah, Alvarado. He's off. So yeah, Timber's playing at right back. João Victor's centre back. Let's go. Get the ball cleared. Hit them on the break. Barbosa. Bellingham. Richie. He's going to play it to his left. Mendes. We're bursting forward in numbers. This is what I like to see. Nuno Mendes has Richie. Doesn't go for Richie. Luke Shaw cuts out the pass. Plays on the inside. Diaz to Brand. Well done, João Victor. Second appearance in the red shirt. Szoboszlai. Oh, there we go. Richie up against Luke Shaw. He should be giving them the burners. Richie takes a shot across the keeper. And as you know it, Richie has given us the lead yet again. 2-1 is the scoreline. He's come off the bench to replace the almighty Rashford. And I can't really tell Rashford's off the pitch anymore. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Why did Liverpool do this to themselves? They knew what they were getting themselves into, making that trip to Wembley. Let's put this game to bed. 84 minutes gone. Ball played into the box from a Liverpool corner kick. Here's Barbosa. A lot of green for him to run into. Kokchu trying to keep up. We've got Richie there for the cutback. There's Richie. Bellingham. João Felix. João Felix 1-on-1 with the keeper. 3-1. We've put the game to bed now. There's no comeback for Liverpool on the cards. Not at all. João Felix, I told you guys, he loves scoring in finals. And he weren't quiet in this one. Look at that. I didn't really believe we could get a goal from that counter-attack. Out of all counter-attacks that we've had, it looked like the least likeliest that we was going to score from it. But the movement and the willingness to burst into the box by the rest of my teammates, like João Felix, definitely helped me out in that moment. Okay, so we have done it. We have won another EFL Cup trophy. And Liverpool, I don't know why they've turned up. I really don't. They should have known this was going to be the outcome. It is every time. And we played fantastically well in the first half. Parts of the second half, it got a bit blurred. But we pulled everything back towards the end. Richie off the bench to bag us a goal to get us back in the lead. Felix to put the game to bed. Unfortunately, Rashford went off. He scored a really good poacher's goal in the first half. So the red and white ribbons, they're on the EFL Cup trophy. Oh, come on, man. What's going on with Lafont's face? Someone must have painted Lafont's face. Look at his face. He's taking tribalism too serious, man. And where's the crowd? Where's the cheers? This game's broken. But there we have it. That's our third EFL Cup trophy in this save. We keep going strength to strength. That's our first piece of silverware. So the double's potentially on because the Premier League looks like it's in the bag. We just got to progress in the FA Cup. So we just keep getting hit with injuries. I don't know why. Broken toe, what do you know? 3 months is the duration for Jadon Sancho. He's out with a broken toe. And Marcus Rashford, he has hyperextended his knee. He's going to be out for about 4 weeks. So pretty much a month. Better than 7 months. So yeah, we're not going to be too long without our talisman up front, our top goal scorer. In terms of games played off camera, we won against Luton Town and we proceeded into the next round of the FA Cup. So we're just going to quickly show you guys who we are going to be playing against. I don't really know who we're playing against, so we're finding out. So here we go. Manchester United against Burnley. We're going to be playing at home, hosting Burnley. So another calm tie. I won't say an easy tie. I am expected to go through again. I won't lie to you. I may be sounding cocky these days, but I'm just backing my players and yeah, just believing in the source. So we're a giant force at the moment in Europe and in the league, and it's going to be really tough for a side like Everton to come up against us. We are playing against them next, another Northern battle. We currently have 73 points on the table, only 26 games played, 1 draw and only 1 loss with 24 victories. How are Everton possibly going to stop us? Let's find out. They have really good players, Everton. I just don't think they play well as a squad. They are sitting up in 13th place. And comparing their size to mine, it's an early injury. Goncalo Ramos looks like he's going to be going off for Everton. Collision between him and David De Gea. It's forced Everton to make an early sub. Oh, nice pass into Bellingham. First touch, really poor. Morato in the way. Bentancur can play it forward into Dele Alli. It's Catarino. Milik, well done. Well done. Let's go. Felix. Plays it to his right-hand side. Barbosa, right foot shot. Nice save from Green. I think that's Etienne Green. Szoboszlai puts one in. Catarino with the header. Doesn't go as far as Barbosa. Bellingham. Brantford gets the block in. Nice ball into João Felix. He takes it down on his chest, drills it hard and low, and he beats the Everton keeper. It's 1-0. Felix has had a good episode as well. Brilliant signing, João Felix. 115 million. Look at this. What a ball. Takes it down on his chest comfortably. Smashes it in. Bellingham with the assist. Didn't know he could cross like that. A De Bruyne-esque cross. Richie finds Bellingham. 2-0. I'm surprised I actually made it to Bellingham. But yeah, he got himself an assist for the first goal, and now he's bagged himself a goal. Fantastic performance so far from Jude. Half time. I would say this has been a quiet first half, despite scoring 2 goals. Not really much entertaining things have happened. Both the goals we scored, they were kind of expected. And yeah, Everton, they're not really doing too much themselves. It probably explains why they've only got 27 points. I don't think we've left first gear, really. Felix, looked like he was going to go in. Keeper did look like he was in danger. Bentancur loses the ball to Martinez. Oh, Richie taken up. Oh, come on, bro. Don't do this now. Richie's down holding his leg. What is going on? What is going on in this episode? So we have to take Richie off, unfortunately. He's being replaced by Moukoko. Malacia is also replacing Mendes. Oh, Mendes is replacing Malacia, and Lindelof is also replacing LaCroix. So yeah, Richie, hopefully when we get into the menu, we find out that there's nothing that's going to keep him out for too long. Oh, Milik takes a shot in front of goal, man. He just can't get on target. Everton, they're very poor. They're very poor. Why do these teams bother? Why? It's good to see Harvey Elliott on the pitch again for us, on camera as well. So Harvey Elliott back after his long injury at the start of the season. He was out for about 3 months. Corbett. Martinez into Harvey Elliott. Does really well to get round Alaba. Causing problems for the Everton defence early on into his time onto the field. Cuts it back into Szoboszlai and he forces Green to make a save. Alaba, his time is up now. I think Lampard's seen enough. João Mario's replacing the Austrian. Moukoko. Martinez. That's Moukoko running in front of him. Moukoko, this should be another goal. And it is. 3-0 is the scoreline. Moukoko comes off the bench to replace the injured Richie. And he bags us our 3rd goal in the game. We're just running away with this league title. Last season was a bit of a challenge. This season, it's a breeze. Another northern side picked off by us in this episode. Everton, Liverpool's neighbours, have come to Old Trafford and got spanked, really. Another injury, so I'm anticipating some terrible news. Let's head off into the menu and find out what it is. So this kind of reminds me of the ACL injury that used to happen a lot in FIFA 22. Another broken toe injury for Douglas Ritchie. He's out for 3 months now, so that is going to be an annoying scenario for us to deal with, because right now we're only operating with one number 9. We're gonna have to adapt. We may have to recall a few people. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. Harvey Elliott is back, so we can play him off the right more often. Barbosa, obviously he can play off the left, and we can probably rotate the striking position between Felix and Moukoko. Another player that could actually get involved is Robin Johnson. We do have more open slots on the bench. Again, we're still trying to figure out what he is. It's clear he's a cam, like on paper, but when we use him, he might be better up front. He might be better playing off the left-hand side. Obviously, he's not a pacey guy, but yeah, there are a few wingers that played off the left-hand side that were successful without pace. They were just really good technically or good at dribbling, so they can get around a man or two. So yeah, we have a lot of things to think about with this dilemma that's just sprung itself upon us all in one episode. But we will think very, very quick off our feet. We had a similar situation last season. Obviously not this many people in our final third, but again, what have we got to play in front of us? We don't really have too much going on in terms of challenges. I don't really want to say that as a way to take a dig at teams that we are playing currently in this episode, but when it comes to like Young Boys, we've already got a 3-0 lead against them in the first leg. Burnley, we should be dispatching them quite comfortably. Tottenham is a difficult one, and that we're gonna have to tackle that in the next episode. Bournemouth, we should be beating them. Southampton, Leicester City, again, these teams that I'm seeing in front of us, we should be beating them. And by the time it gets to May, we should have 1 or 2 players back. And yeah, a forward line should be looking really strong again. So we're not really playing a really tough opposition until May the 1st, and then it's Chelsea after that, then it's West Ham. It's pretty much all of the sides that have been challenging for top 6 in the very last month. So yeah, we should definitely be able to survive that. I feel like I waffled a lot, so we're gonna head off into the last game of this episode, which is the second leg against Young Boys. We are gonna try field a few fringes, not even try, we're forced to anyway. So yeah, let's get this game on a roll, and let's cap the episode off with a victory. Yeah, because of those injuries, we've had to shuffle the pack quite a bit. We've returned to Old Trafford with a healthy lead, 3-0 up at the moment on aggregate. And I just hope that these players can see us over the line with this victory. Victor gets his first start on camera. He's pairing up with Corbett at the back. Harvey Elliott gets his first start since his injury. He's playing on the right-hand side. Barbosa's in for João Felix as well, who's on the bench now. He's an option as a number 9. We're going to be starting with Moukoko up top. Sure. Bellingham. Come on. So someone's showing some support. Barbosa, nice ball over the top. Szoboszlai, Harvey Elliott, left foot shot, blocked from Kamara. A lot of urgency in our start. Harvey Elliott, left foot shot. Grinic with the block. Oh, poor challenge from Corbett. What's the referee gonna give? Hopefully he's only gonna give a yellow, because I did go in with a really rough challenge. Yeah, it is a yellow card for Joseph Corbett. Nice ball to the right side by Ericsson. Go on, cut in. Well done, Harvey Elliott. Far post. Oh, cleared out by the centre-back. Grinic follows up. Bellingham takes it down nicely. Ericsson. Elliott. Timber. Harvey Elliott. Left foot strike. Kamara with the block. Szoboszlai. One. Barbosa. That's support from Mendes. We're not going to find any luck. We don't have players that are larger. Oh, come on, Harvey Elliott, man. Come on. He's down holding his shoulder in the Young Boys box. This is ridiculous now. Oh, my God. What is going on in this episode? We're dropping like flies. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense, man. Come on. Where's the injury? So Felix is replacing Elliott now. He's going to be playing off the left-hand side, and Barbosa's playing off the right. So that's him being a striking option. That's down the drain. We're probably going to have to recall some players back in the menu in the next episode. But yeah, let's just deal with the task at hand. Still 0-0 in this second leg encounter. Hernandez, Elliott. What was that? The shooting from the opposition in this episode has not made any sense. Oh, what a ball down the middle. He hits the post earlier. So unlucky there. David De Gea was certainly beaten. Bellingham up the other end. Szoboszlai slips in. Moukoko shifts the ball into his right foot. Takes a shot. And the keeper makes the save up the other end as well. Okay, we win the ball back. Moukoko. Nice dribbling from Moukoko. Barbosa. Oh my God, Szoboszlai's completely ignored the ball. What is going on there? Let's try again. Mendes. Go on, Moukoko. Back into Mendes. Oh, Felix. Szoboszlai. Oh, there we go. The keeper gets a hand to it, but it still goes in. There's 1-0, 4-0 on aggregate. We were very hard done by when Szoboszlai ignored the ball initially, but now he's got his goal. Szoboszlai knuckles one into the box. Header from João Felix. Keeper makes the save again. Elliott. Inside the penalty area. Elliott plays it into Grinic. David De Gea forced to make a save. Barbosa's got a knock as well. This game's taking the absolute piss now. This game is taking the piss. There's no... Oh my goodness me. I swear to you. I swear. I will drop the injury frequency, and I will recall back Gallo. I will recall back Abbas. We'll go the rest of the season with our youth players. This is getting ridiculous now. There's no way Barbosa has to come off. There's no way. Boring second half as well. Not much going on. Young Boys trying to get a goal. Etienne just takes the shot, and then David De Gea makes another save. So far, Young Boys have been dominating the second half. If you want to go by chance creations, they are popping shots at my keeper. I don't look threatened at all, or don't feel threatened. Here's a Szoboszlai up the other end. He gets another goal. Szoboszlai has scored. I did say it. I did not feel threatened at all. They can have as many chances as they want. I did not feel threatened. And we get the one chance in the second half, and we go and score. How ironic is that? It's 2-0. Changes being made now. We are bringing on Robin Johnson for Szoboszlai. Kone is also on for Bellingham, and Corbett is off for Lindelof. Willing to run, or make the run anyway. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes pretty much up. Robin Johnson. Makoko taken out. Referee, man, what is going on? We won 2-0, but this referee's on crack. 5-0 is the scoreline on aggregate. We are through to the quarterfinals. I feel like this was a bit too respectable of a scoreline for a side like Young Boys. I feel like we've obliterated bigger sides before, but given the fact that we've got injuries and we've had to rotate way too much now, Harvey Elliott pretty much came back from his injury, and now he's back out again on the injuries list. Out for 2 months. I swear when I first signed him, he was out for 4 months as well, or 3 months. This guy, he seems to be injury prone. Yeah, it's a dilemma that we definitely don't want. We don't have any right wingers. We're really short, and we might have to recall back a player. It might have to be Gallo or Abbas. It's most likely going to be Gallo because he's the older player and he's the more experienced one. His overall's 80 currently. If we just quickly take a look at the players out on loan. So yeah, his overall's 80 currently, and he's the oldest out of all the right wingers that are in our squad. Abbas overall 75. Again, he's still a quality winger. I don't feel like we're going to need both of them to come back, despite having 2 wingers out and 2 strikers out. Our final third is very, very slim at the moment. It's actually getting scary. I wasn't supposed to go there. I was supposed to look at the team sheet. But yeah, the final third is looking very slim at the moment. As you can see, 2 players on our front line out, 2 players on our bench out. We've got a player in the reserves out. And our reserves is very slim. I don't know what we're going to do, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, we're going to head over to the Premier League table and just quickly take a look at it. So yeah, we are running away with the title race at the moment. 27 games played, 76 points on the table. It's looking crazy. Top 4 is wide open as Arsenal have allowed Man City to actually catch up. They do have a game in hand, but the fact Arsenal allowed Man City to cover that amount of ground in a short amount of space is actually pathetic. 4th place are Liverpool, 56 points on the table. 5th place are Chelsea, 51 points on the table. And 6th place are Aston Villa with 47 points on the table. In terms of the relegation battles, wide open still. Despite Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace and Southampton being shockingly poor, there's still a chance that other sides can get themselves involved. Like Middlesbrough, if they lose any more games, they're still involved in a relegation battle. But below Middlesbrough, Everton aren't safe. Neither is Bournemouth, Leicester, Leeds or Burnley. So yeah, the table's looking very interesting with only 27 to 28 games played. Let's take a look at the calendar to basically see who we're going to play in the next episode. Okay, so for the next episode, we don't really know who we're going to be playing against because the Champions League draw hasn't happened just yet. We still need to play against Burnley, so we're probably going to figure out in the next episode who we're going to be playing against on camera. So yeah, I think we're going to kick the episode off with Burnley, most likely. Tottenham are definitely going to be played on camera, and then we're most likely going to have a quarterfinal somewhere, or maybe just cap the episode off with Southampton and maybe just play Bournemouth. If it turns out Champions League is after Southampton, we'll just play all 3 of these Premier League games after the FA Cup match. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be the next episode lined up. So if you made it this far in this episode, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere a video or upload one. Yeah, I haven't really got much to say, but thank you guys for showing support for the series so far. I am trying to upload daily. My schedule's really tight. I'm knackered every time I get on camera. Hopefully it's not ruining the quality of the content, and hopefully you guys continue to keep subbing so this channel can grow and we can hit the target of 900 by the end of this season. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can do it. Anything is possible, especially with a community like this that we have. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Take care. Peace.